Now that the drama with Chisaki has come to a close, some of our hot-headed and cool-tempered students had to try and avenge their failure in the provisional license exam by taking the test over again. But among all the provisional hero hopefuls, there's one student that stands out from the rest: Camie Utsushimi. What's up, it's Truth Hero, and I have a thick video for you today. We'll be looking at Camie Utsushimi, and explaining why her character, one of contrast in the face of her classmates at Shiketsu, is so important, and how it perfectly exemplifies the remedial training arc, or license exam in My Hero Academia. We'll also explain all the contrasting things in this chapter, be it All Might and Endeavor, and of course our students as they try to tame wild childs in order to earn their provisional hero licenses. But first, just who exactly is Camie Utsushimi? You might remember Camie Utsushimi as the girl that Toga attacked and impersonated during the license exam. Now we get to see what the real Camie is like. Camie is a beautiful girl with shoulder-length hair, big eyes, wears glossy lipstick, and has quite the curvaceous figure. I, for one, love the direction Horikoshi is going with his whammon characters. Thick. Because of her carefree attitude, she is perceived as a dum-dum, and far less serious than her Shiketsu peers, especially Meat Boy Seiji Shishikura, although she is actually pretty intelligent, straightforward, and just has a very bubbly personality. Her classmate Anase Yoarashi commends her for her great social skills and says she really knows how to flirt and play the field. Oh? I mean, just look at her trying to get Shoto's number. Dang, Yaoyorozu got competition. She's often seen being very talkative and uses trendy slang when speaking, which might explain why she's so popular with anyone, even kids who she apparently really likes. Hey Camie, I like kids too. Camie possesses the quirk Glamour, which perfectly fits her personality of coming off as an absolute airhead, yet actually being quite skilled and intelligent, since it allows her to produce a mist from her mouth that creates visual and auditory illusions, sometimes filling an entire room. I would just like to point out that Bakugo did this imitation of Shoto on his own. That's no illusion. So yeah, there's that. One thing's clear about Camie, she's not just surface level or superficial. This girl isn't all smoke and mirrors as some might assume of a classic illusionist. And it's this mixed, contrasting nature that makes her a perfect character for this arc. The process of earning a provisional license tests a hero's hopeful's situational awareness as well as their ability to adapt to anything. And it's quite clear from the very beginning that the test Bakugo, Shoto, Inasa, and Camie will be facing is like nothing they've ever experienced before. Forget combat and anything that heroes usually have to do. No, in order to show us you qualify, you have to entertain children. The license exam using kids as a test may seem a bit weird. But it's actually genius, as all of our students with the exception of Camie failed the exam based on their interpersonal skills. Or should I say, lack thereof. Shoto and Inasa in particular let personal differences get in the way and couldn't cooperate as heroes, which ended up almost hurting people, and Bakugo just couldn't cooperate with anyone, leading him to make people uneasy and not safe and at peace like All Might would. In order to pass the exam, the students must connect with and win over the hearts of the toughest, most rowdiest of children, and through this they'll learn how to adapt to any situation and really win over the hearts of the people that they will save in the future. Endeavor is also seeking this lesson as he aims to be the next symbol of peace and asks All Might, how do I live up to being the #1 hero? How do I embody what you did as this symbol of peace? What follows is a bit of a shock, as All Might doesn't really know what to tell him and admits that the symbol of peace is kinda BS. It's something that Toshinori strived for and an image that was associated with All Might, but now that he's gone and villains are on the rise once again, it can't ever come back. All Might tells Endeavor, this isn't your path, you gotta do it your own way. Endeavor having to forge his own path and find a unique way to connect with the people of Hero Society and put their hearts at ease parallels the lesson in this exam, as the students of Class 1A and Shiketsu must abandon their normal ways of thinking if they are to find a creative way to resonate with these children. After regrouping and considering their options, our budding heroes come up with a plan to dazzle the youngsters while also showing them what their powers can do and protecting their fragile little egos and pride. Camie is so impressive here because in one simple breath she adapted her powers into the positive version of Shoto, something she knew the little girls adored and what people are expecting of him as a hero. This simple yet elegant application of her quirk shows just how well she can adapt to any situation. Not only can Camie control people by creating illusions to deceive criminals, but her mist can surround those who are troubled and reassure them as true heroes work to save the day. Our other heroes in training also adapt their approaches to win over the kids. Bakugo needs to learn that power isn't everything. Not everyone will respect you because of it, especially this little guy. You need to be genuine in your approach to people so that they will not only take your advice, but also believe in you as a hero when you say, "It's going to be okay." Honestly though, if Horikoshi wrote this in 2019 or 2020, this kid would have just said, "Okay, boomer." Shoto needs to come out of that shell. He's got to open up more if he is to connect with people, and Anasa needs to show that he is truly genuine and not just randomly enthusiastic. And if Camie needed to improve on anything, well, she just needs to stop flirting with every single person she meets. I agree, little girl. She's a bit of a flirt. My type. Camie, with her shifted hat, flirty demeanor, and like totally awesome vernacular fam, is a perfect foil to Shiketsu, its rigid traditions, and her uptight upperclassmen. Sometimes, we all just need to chill and go with the flow. Our own flow. She truly walks her own path and finds creative ways to connect with people, even if it's simply tilting your school uniform's hat. It's enough to stand out and be unique. Also, just gotta say, I love how savage these kids are. There's the boss kid who just isn't impressed, there's the kids who just let loose with their quirks, and those group of girls that call Camie out. Don't listen to them, Camie. They're just jealous. There's really only one way to connect with kids. Get them interested, and you have to adapt, be original, and genuine. Looks like this sensei needs to take a few notes from our heroes in training. Endeavor could also learn to just achieve his own goals as a hero. Don't try to impress people by copying All Might. Power isn't the only thing. You might become the strongest man, but does that really matter if you can't even have a relationship with your own son? Camie is someone who can do things her own way, and in a chaotic world where people hunger for reassurance, desperately grasping for a symbol to lead them, power and discipline seem rather mundane. The masses will look to innovative solutions, and even the most unorthodox of heroes. What do you guys think? Does Camie represent a new breed of heroes? Is connecting with the youth and people of all types just as important as being powerful and disciplined? Leave your thick love for Camie down below. If you totally dig this My Hero Academia content, then come on fam, hurry up and join UA today by subscribing. And OMG, hitting that bell would be so generous of you, so you never have to miss my bubbly face. Until next time, my loves, do you and keep slaying, and keep it totes plus ultra.